Hi everyone, and welcome to my very first video here on my YouTube channel, Guava Tarot, where we will be focusing on tarot readings and energy healing through Reiki and ASMR. So for today's video, I decided to do a collective reading for the summer solstice. So right now it is June 21st, 2023. And I thought it would be fun to see what it is that we can expect during this new season. So before I jump right into it, I do want to say I live in a major city and I am located next to one of the major airports here. I cannot control the noise that goes on outside my window. I am so sorry. I am hoping that anything that does come through just serves as confirmation. But unfortunately, I can't do anything about the airplanes or the neighbors or the cars. So you just get a little bit of a city ambiance. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So for the first pile, we have the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck with the Chevron Amethyst. For the second pile, we have the Tarot of the Divine with the Tiger's Eye Crystal. And for the third pile, we have the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck with the Carnelian Crystal. So go ahead and take a moment to decide which pile, which tarot deck, which crystal is resonating with you the most. And just scroll down to your timestamp, jump into your group, and I'll see you there. Hi, everybody. So if you picked the Chevron Amethyst and the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, then this is your summer solstice reading. So let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile one? What can they expect during the summer solstice? What blessings, what news, what opportunities for growth? All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. I like this energy. You know, there's definitely a sense of urgency, I feel. But regarding what? Let's find out. Oh, the star. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, this is so nice. Okay. Wow. So I'm hearing that a lot of you are starting a new chapter with this new season. You know, there is a sense of divine timing that is currently at play. Whoa. Okay, we will take all of those. But yeah, a sense of divine timing at play here. But let's see. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. I'm sure these all fit in frame. I'm just gonna, there we go. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay. And the Hanged Man to close out your reading. I like this. This is nice. This feels good. This is very regenerative energy. This is very much self-prioritization, right? Putting the self first. I'm just going to go ahead and just put that here since we all know what this is about. Putting the self first, prioritizing your own needs and your own healing. What I'm picking up with this Knight of Wands is that there is a sense of urgency to possibly get away from who you used to be. I think that's only for some of you, though. I don't think that's for everyone. It is a sentiment that I can completely relate to and understand. When if you have a perfectionist mentality, first of all, no shame, no shade. That happens to so many of us. I like to call myself a recovering perfectionist. But if you have those tendencies, there can be a part of you that cringes when you think about who you used to be and the decisions that you used to make and how you used to think and what you used to do. And there's a powerful sense of guilt or shame that comes with the memories of that person, that former self. So maybe for some of you, there's a sense of urgency to get away from that. I chuckled earlier because before I got into that, I heard, don't kill the cringe, kill the part of you that cringes, or something like that. Where basically you're being encouraged to eliminate any and all forms of self-doubt, self-criticism, self-inflicted shame. The only one who is, oh my gosh, the only one who is that critical of you is yourself. It's internalized. And my heart goes out to you because I can also deeply empathize with something like that. But there is no shame in growth. The point of growth is to acknowledge how far you have come and to be able to look at who you used to be and say, oh, wow, that is not me anymore. How far I have grown. I have changed. I have allowed myself to change. I have allowed myself to blossom and become. And how great, how cool, how awesome that I can come this far. It takes some time to get there, but if there is that sense of urgency, do not give it any more power than it needs. Because Spirit is really encouraging you on this forward journey, on this path. There is a sense of renewal. There is a sense of hope. That is what is affiliated with the star. There's also what I am picking up on, a profound sense of balance. She has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot over the grass. She is completely vulnerable. There is a sense of renewal, of vulnerability, of alignment. The chakras are represented by the 7 stars here. So what I'm hearing is that if you have picked pile 1, you have gone through hell and back. You have learned the lessons. You have surrendered to the flow. You have integrated that knowledge and you've done away with what no longer serves you, because the tower is what comes right before the star. And the tower is dramatic change, but truly what it is changing are the things that never had a solid foundation to begin with. Things that on a bone deep level you wanted to change, but you were too consciously afraid to do it. And again, no shade, normal human stuff, right? We're all here. We're all just trying our best, and fear is powerful, but so are you. So yes, if you've been there, you've gone, through hell and back, you are integrating the lessons as we speak. So the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse is very interesting to me. Because it does indicate, right, that you have acknowledged how far you have come. You see the growth, you see the progression, you see the progress. How's that for that word count? But I always read the Seven of Pentacles as impatience, as a sense of urgency for matters that are not inherently urgent. Good things cannot be rushed, is what I am hearing. So that is the message that's coming through for me here. So, I said for some of you, maybe there was a sense of urgency to like leave past you behind, but we're getting another sense of like impatience coming through again. So I think if you pick this pile, maybe you are feeling generally like frustrated with the process, which makes sense and is completely understandable. When you know what you want, it can be very hard to be still. But if you fixate too much on the end goal, you risk interfering with the organic process. And maybe something that was supposed to come to you a lot sooner takes a lot longer. So really what I'm hearing here is the best course of action for you, pile one, is laissez-faire. Hands off. Pardon my horrible French accent. It was never a language I could master. The one time that I barely tried. But hands off. Surrender. Go with the flow, right? But understand that what you are currently cultivating is something that takes time. If it took you time to get to where you are now, right? All of the experiences accounted for, your tower moments, your renewals, this phoenix-like energy. So maybe a lot of Scorpios are watching this, but oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Hold on. The things that you are cultivating take time. If it took you years to get to where you are now and recognize that there is a change, like let's use the example of negative thinking. If you have thought negatively for most of your life, you cannot expect to change that overnight. Scientifically speaking, it takes repetition, it takes time to cultivate new neural pathways. If you have been thinking negatively for 15 years and you are 20 years old, then it stands to reason that thinking positively will also take its time. And I'm focusing on that because the earth element is the element that moves the slowest. Out of all of the four that are conveyed in the tarot, that is the element that moves the slowest. That is the one that requires the most amount of time. So usually with the earth, we're talking a couple of months, but maybe even longer, to refer to the example that I was using before. But it's definitely important to just let this play out organically. Nature does not rush. Nature takes her time. There is, I think the song is called Devils or Devils. I don't know. Capital D apostrophe EVILS. And I forget who the artist is, but there is a line from that song that says, I may never be on time, but I'm never late. So definitely show yourself some grace here as you navigate this new season, right? This is a rebirth. This is a renewal. And as with all things new, you have to adapt to a beginner's mindset. What is this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Let's pull a clarifier. Spirit, what is this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? I think these two want to come out. Ooh, this is nice. So you got strength You got the Strength card and you got the Four of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So it is about being your own parent, right? Like cultivating that inner strength. What I'm hearing is mothering yourself, providing for yourself in practical ways, which can look very different for everyone. But one of the things could be, maybe cleaning the house, right? Having a clean home helps you better declutter your own mind. When your space is clear, your mind is clear. Maybe another practical way would be washing your hair. Maybe it's been a little bit, it happens. It takes energy to wash your hair. Anyone with any bit of long hair knows that it takes time. And when you're tired, you don't want to do that. You want to quickly just lay down and rest. So, maybe that's one way you practically provide for yourself. I'm also feeling strong Taurus placements, which makes sense because, here with Earth, we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. But Taurus is the more sensual of the signs, very grounded and connected to their senses. I always associate Tauruses with luxury. So maybe it's like at home spa day, you put on face masks, you make your own smoothie, you eat healthy, like whatever it is, you are being encouraged to tap into the inner strength that you have to better care for yourself, again, in practical ways. So the Four of Pentacles with the Strength card. It really speaks to me of exercising an element of discipline and self-control. More discipline than anything else. I think it's a matter of being consistent with your self-care that will better assist you throughout this transition in this new season, right? Because the Four of Pentacles is about being unable to let go. I often affiliate it with control when it comes to meanings that are not regarding like their finances. But with the Strength card, it really does feel like this is a message that's coming through about being consistent with that practical self-care that we were talking about earlier. Consistency is key. Self-discipline, it is what's going to save you. That's coming through for someone somewhere. And yes, you will find that the discipline is going to permeate other parts of your life as well as you continue as this journey. Like it becomes a practice that you will apply to other parts of your life, not beyond your self-care. So we have the Six of Wands with the Hanged Man here. Let me get these out of the way now that we know what the Queen of Pentacles was about. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you very much. Okay. Six of Wands in the reverse with the Hanged Man after a message of self-care and patience and grace. I think this is also, Spirit is also encouraging you here to celebrate your wins. You don't necessarily have to wait on outside recognition or outside validation any longer or anymore. Celebrate your wins is what Spirit is saying with the Six of Wands in the reverse. You can't wait around for others to recognize what it is that you have to offer. You just have to put it out there and believe that it'll attract the right people at the right time. Don't undermine your accomplishments, however big or however small. Make sure to give yourself the credit that you deserve, because that'll go ahead and really enhance the new perspective that you are gaining throughout this healing process. Oh yes, that feels so good. You are gaining new perspective. this summer solstice. Pile 1, congratulations. That is big effing news. Like, I want to swear, but I don't know what the rules are, so I won't. But that's big effing news. It's no small feat changing your perspective. If you're used to believing and seeing and doing those things a certain way, or thinking in a certain way, or if you are essentially committed to your patterns, it's difficult to shake out of them. Even when you recognize that they no longer work for you, it's hard. It's not an easy thing to do. So congratulations, because deciding that something doesn't work for you anymore and consciously going into it to change it is a really big deal. So I love this for you. I love this for you, Pile 1. This is so nice. We are going to go ahead and pull some oracle to wrap up the reading real quick. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages. So I feel the tea leaves. Let's see. Let's see. I'm feeling, 2 came out. Okay, so we have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Okay. And fan, romance, celebration, and party. Oh, that's nice. That feels good. Okay, so you have a lot to look forward to this summer. Oh, there's another one. Rose. Oh my God, romance is in the air. Wow, Pile 1. Okay, so if you are open to it, right? There is the possibility for some romance. Maybe with an older man. If that is what you want. If not, there's still a lot to look forward to with celebrations and parties. This card reminds me a lot of the 4 of Wands. And who knows, dealings or relationship with an older man can mean so many things. It could be a guide. It could be a mentor. It could be a father figure. It could be a family member. Either way, whoever this person is will play a prominent role in your summer solstice. And if, if you're open to romance, it's there. Good for you guys. All right, Pile 1. So this is where I will leave you. I hope the message resonated with you. And if you made it this far, thank you for coming through. I really appreciate it. And if you could give this video a like or a comment, go ahead, hit subscribe, hit that follow button. Clearly you can tell it's my first video, but yes, thank you. And I hope to see you again. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So you're here if you picked the Tiger's Eye crystal and the Tarot of the Divine. So let's go ahead and get started and see what Spirit has. Too many. Let's see what Spirit has for you for this summer solstice. So Spirit, what messages do you have for Pile 2 regarding their summer solstice? What can they expect? What challenges or opportunities for growth? Okay. Oh, okay. Or blessings, right? That was what I was going to say next. Let me put this down very quickly. Okay, so you got the 2 of Coins in the reverse, which is the 2 of Pentacles. All right. And you got does this want to be in the upright or in the reverse? Let me see. wants to be in the upright. Two of coins in the reverse. The Emperor. And you got the Hanged Man. Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying to get all of this in frame. Okay, that's better. Okay, now let's see. So we have the Two of Coins in the reverse, the Emperor, and the Hanged Man. Does this one? Yes, it does. Upright or in the upright? Okay, and you also have the Nine of Wands. Very interesting energies. Well, you have two major arcana right off the bat with the Emperor and the Hanged Man. Something has thrown you off balance, pile 2. There was something happened. Hold on. Okay. Oh, all right. We will take these cards as well. Thank you. Okay. We got the Two of Cups. Put that there. Oh, the Tetris that the tarot readers play. And you got the Sun. Okay, and will this be in frame? We're just going to put it right here. All right. The same thing happened with pile 1. I tried to pull 5 cards and 6 came out. And I was trying to pull 5 now so that this wouldn't happen. But Spirit has messages, so we shall abide. Okay. Something has thrown you off balance, pile 2. I don't know necessarily what it was. I don't know the specifics. I don't know the details, but I'm under the impression that for quite a long time you were you were juggling quite a lot, you know. This person is someone who is clearly overwhelmed. They are doing too much for just one person. They are someone who needs assistance, and they are managing, but they're barely getting by. When I see the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, I always think of just the gentlest nudge, or like a wisp of a wind just knocking over whatever dance, you know, you were currently dancing. I'm sorry. But that is to say, right, that if the smallest inconvenience can go ahead and topple you, then you were already doing too much. So something has forced you to slow down. You have been thrown off balance. But the thing is, you were going to anyway because you were doing too much. You were doing too much, and I think there was this sort of expectation that you were supposed to be doing too much. You were, the Emperor is about discipline, but this is very much feeling like outside energy. This could be like the influence of a parental figure. This doesn't necessarily have to be someone who identifies as male or masculine, just someone who embodies that energy. So this could be some sort of, I said parental, which could be for some of you, but maybe authoritarian figure. Someone who kind of just held that expectation over you. And I think you were putting a lot of pressure on yourself, because something else is coming through where it's like, maybe this person didn't put that pressure on you. Maybe they just told you their expectations, and instead of you meeting them halfway with, this is what I can do, this is what I can't, where can we compromise, you just agreed and took it all in. or all upon yourself. And suddenly there was this element of like overly corrected self-discipline, right? Where you were just like doing the most, quite literally doing the most with the expectation that that is just how it's supposed to be. Like, you're supposed to do it alone. You're not supposed to ask for help. You definitely can't ask for assistance from the person who placed these responsibilities on you. You took them on as your own, and you danced the dance for as long as you could. And now you're forced into a period of reassessment and of stillness. So yeah, something has forced you to slow down, because the Hanged Man here, what I love about this representation is that it's supposed to be Snow White or Sleeping Beauty. One of the two. Pick your princess. She is sleeping, right? This is someone who is in stasis. No going forward, no going backward. You are dead. Wow, I love how this centers your reading. You are dead center in the reading, resting, having had these experiences in the past and having more come up in the future. But right now, this is where you are. You are forced into a period of stillness, of introspection, and of retrospection. You were strong-armed, basically, into reevaluating your perspective. And I think for someone who is used to doing so much, this period of stasis is driving you crazy. Like, you're going bonkers over it, because you're used to being busy. You're used to having outside distractions. But Spirit took these distractions away. Spirit's like, no more. The work has to be done. We are going to take these things away from you so that you can focus on what truly matters, on the self, so that you can gain a new perspective. And we will hold you here, because in the original representation, it's funny. Oh my God, the Hanged Man also came out in pile 1, and it's actually right here. In the original representation, the Hanged Man is tied to the tree. Okay, and one can assume that he did not tie himself there. So really what I'm hearing is that Spirit is kind of just forcing you there, forcing you into stillness, like almost like a parent who's like just trying to like control their kid, but like, I don't kind of like just like get a grip on them, you know, like, hey, like, you got to be still. Like, they're holding them down for the vaccination, you know, like that's the image that's coming through. But it doesn't have to be a fight. You know, you can rest, you can relax, you can breathe easy, because your plate will be full once again. Like, you can always trust, right, that whatever is taken away comes back in some way, shape, or form. The reason why I pulled this card up again is because I am very drawn to the roses that we see here, the rosebuds. There are so many. They're beautiful. They're just about to bloom. They're like almost there, but not quite. They are still a bud. So it kind of feels like that's where you are as well, in like this period, like a caterpillar phase of sorts. But the blessings, the abundance that's going to shower you is going to, like, you're going to be so glad that whatever this was is done. You're going to be grateful in time, of course. You know, you do not have to rush it. We have to honor what we feel. But you will be grateful that you didn't have to dance this dance anymore. Because there's a lot coming your way. And there's a lot coming your way if you are willing to put in the work, and if you're really willing to fight for it. I'm feeling called to read these all together. So let's rearrange this super quick, because this feels, oh yeah, nice. Man, oh, we love solutions. Okay. So we have the 9 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the Sun. Yeah, there's going to be a lot coming your way this summer solstice. A lot of good things, like I was saying. You're definitely going to be busy. That is what I am picking up with the most from these three cards. I love that you have the Nine of Wands and the Sun in like center with the Two of Cups in the center, is what I was trying to say. You have fire and you have fire, and it just, to me, this speaks of so much vitality and momentum and just like full steam ahead type of going, but in a way that feels exciting to you, a way that rejuvenates you, a way that fuels you. You know, you're tapping into a new source of energy here, with whatever blessings, and well, I did say challenges too, but we're going to rephrase that, opportunities for growth. So with whatever blessings and opportunities for growth come your way, like, you are definitely going to be in a place to make the absolute most of it. So, and that starts by making the absolute most of this period right now, of this stillness, of this silence, of this peace, because you need to gather your strength. I'm seeing the Four of Swords, even though that did not come out. But yeah, you are gathering your energy, because the Nine of Wands is about, it always reminds me of like right before you're supposed to fight Bowser. Now, mind you, I am like video game knowledgeable light, Lite. I grew up with brothers who play video games, and it's a house full of nerds. You know, my parents were nerds, our friends were nerds. It is what it is. They still are. But that is what I always think about, like the final big boss battle. And for me, the original big boss was and always will be Bowser. So it's really about like garnering that last bit of oomph, you know, and just really powering through. Like, what I'm hearing is that you will be asked, like, how badly do you want it? Which is, let me see if I can rephrase that. Your spirit team acknowledges what has taken to get you here, right? To this period of rest. And they understand that you want more and that you want better for yourself. Like, truly, like consciously, like deep in your bones, that is what you want. But they're gonna, they want to test your mettle, is what I'm hearing. They want to know how badly you want it. And you're going to be in a place where you won't have trouble garnering that energy to prove that you want it. That is how you're going to make the most of this period of rest. And with that decision, right, that you know, you don't scare me type of like, okay, yeah, I can do it. I can take on this challenge. This is nothing, you know, like being your own hype man. You are going to propel forward. I love this. I love the Sun. So like I was saying, it's about action and forward movement and vitality, but it's also, the Sun is also the representation of masculine energy. So I think a lot of you will be tapping into that in ways that prove to be very productive, in ways that help you achieve your goals, in ways that bring you into union with the self or with another person, if that is what you are seeking. But primarily what I am seeing here is a path of alignment, where in which you are, it's like you're meeting your light self and you're meeting your shadow self, and you're finally coming together as one, and you are just propelling forward on this journey together. Like, you are gaining so much self-awareness and so much understanding of your own consciousness that it is going to open doors for you in ways that you cannot imagine. Like, you are really, truly moving forward on a path to growth, a path of abundance. You are energized, you are ready, you are excited, you are going all in. And I love this. I love that it's the Two of Cups that's here, because it again, that image of like two halves coming together as one. But it really does feel like this is you. Like, you are meeting yourself. You are coming through as your most authentic and best self. And you're finally getting to meet that person and see who they are without the conditioning, without the fear, without the self-doubt. And that is beautiful energy, pile 2. That is so, it makes my heart chakra feel so light. I feel this lightness in my chest, in my center, and it's lovely. It is. It really is. So another message is coming through right now with this Two of Cups and the Emperor. And like coming through as your best and most authentic self, you are also creating like a path towards like self-mastery and self-discipline, self-accountability. And again, more the representation of that masculine energy, divine masculine energy that propels you into action, energy that inspires you. Masculine energy is the doer. You know, we tick things off the list and we keep it moving to the next thing. It's like, all right, what's the next? What's the next? And you're really going to tap into that in ways that feel productive to you and your energy levels and who you are and what it is that you're looking to achieve. So this is very exciting. I really like this pile too. I'm very happy for you. So let's go ahead and pull your oracle cards. I did the tea leaves for pile 1. I would like to do them here as well. I'm also feeling called to use another oracle deck, but now that we've shuffled them plenty, let's see. Okay. Grab those 3. All right. Box. You will receive a gift. Lovely. I like that. Dog barking. Advice from a friend. Okay. Very cool. Lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Interesting. Okay. I wonder what that is about. Oh, sorry about that. I wonder if for some of you that anger could be about whoever you felt beholden to while you were feeling overwhelmed. So that could be for some of you. That's what I'm hearing with the lightning. As far as everything else goes, I'm really liking this. Box, you will receive a gift. So definitely something to look out for. Obviously, gifts are not all physical representations. Maybe someone will give you the gift of advice, the gift of their time, the gift of guidance. It could be metaphorical also. So definitely something to keep in mind. Essentially with gift, what I'm picking up is abundance. So even just cultivating an abundant mindset during the summer solstice will prove beneficial to you. And apparently so will getting advice from a friend. So as you undergo these changes and these new chapters and these new beginnings, there is someone that you will be able to turn to confide in, someone who has productive advice to offer productive and practical, I should say, practical. Yeah. Practical advice that you can apply to whatever your situation happens to be. So let's just pull one more. Oh, okay. So we got confront. Oh, that's one of the major arcana. I don't remember what it was though. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the book because I don't remember what it was. Oh, it's the moon. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay. All right. Confront with the moon. Well, let's just read here. It says keywords: fear, question, explore, courage, illusion, clarity. Ah, yes. Introspection and clarity are important at this time. Feelings that have lain dormant are now coming to the surface. They have been part of your subconscious for some time. They're referred to as your shadow self and represent all your fears. All of your fears and delusions regarding matters of the heart. You may have concerns about examining these issues, but know that when an issue arises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. Yes, I like that. Have the courage to acknowledge and confront these newly emerging feelings. Look at them from all sides and try to determine where they first came from. When and how were they planted in your subconscious? There are about 2 more paragraphs, but I think I will go ahead and stop there. But the affirmation says, I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer my truth. Beautiful. So while relationships didn't necessarily come through, obviously this relationships are not exclusive to romantic connections. They are all types of connections. But we did talk about this being a period of introspection and reflection with the Hanged Man. You know, you were being forced into stillness. So in stillness, that is when we are best allowed to examine ourselves. So you will be doing a lot of reflecting, particularly when it comes to your emotions and how it is that those manifest and how it is that you process them. But that's all that I have for you today, Pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me on here. If you would like to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, that would be great. I am working on releasing videos once a week. I am shooting for every Wednesday, but we will see. And yeah, give this a thumbs up. And if the reading resonated with you, please feel free to let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. You are here if you picked the Carnelian crystal with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. So let's go ahead and get right in. Let's see what Spirit has for you for the summer solstice season. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes, no. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, I guess we'll take all of those. All right, so to start off, we have the moon in the reverse. Okay. Oh, forgot they were glossy, so sorry about the glare. We have the Knight of Swords in the upright. Okay. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave these like that. Okay. We have strength. Nice. So I feel like the collective is undergoing similar things at the moment because some of these cards also repeated in previous piles. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, I like that. And let's pull 2 more. So Spirit, what other things can Pile 3 expect for the summer solstice, this new season? What blessings and what opportunities for growth live for them. Oh, okay. We have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. I like that. Okay. And one more card, please, Spirit. For pile 3. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys heard my stomach. The Hermit. Ooh. 3 major arcana. Wow. And the 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The 4 of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's see what we have here. What I'm hearing here, pile 3, is that your mind is your greatest ally. You will be propelled in this new season to think more high-mindedly. This is very interesting. Not only is your mind your greatest weapon, but it is also your greatest tool. There is a lot to explore here with, okay, wow, there's a lot coming through. There's a lot to explore here with the Moon in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. What I'm hearing is that your mind is the key to the inspiration, the self-motivation and inspiration that you are seeking. What I'm hearing also is that it is important to pay close attention to your dreams during this upcoming season. I'm so sorry, I did not know that I had it so low. Ooh. Trying to okay, that's better with the glare. What I'm hearing also is to pay close attention to your dreams and okay, wow. And your fears? Yeah. There is very important information to be garnered there from them. These okay, wow. Hold on. There's a lot coming through. Your dreams and your fears are carriers of information. And your guides have been wanting you to tap into this for a long time because they understand that your greatest potential for growth and healing lie there. So if you have been having especially vivid dreams lately, if you should definitely keep a dream journal if you don't. Just to jot down what it is that you remembered from the dream right when you woke up. And I would encourage you to invest in a dream journal as well. I'm so sorry, a dream book as well, so that you can have a better understanding of exactly what it is that your dreams are. Not just symbolically, but also quite literally as a, functional part of your brain, but also for you to be able to garner like meaning through the symbolism. You're going to want to look up what this means and what that means. There is a lot of potential here for, like I said earlier, for growth, for self-discovery and self-improvement and inspiration too. I think a lot of the people who picked pile 3 identify as artists in some way, shape, or form. However it is that your creativity manifests. What I'm hearing is that your greatest material is going to be found there. And I'm so sorry that I sounded like I was going to laugh because it's a nervous habit, but I just understand how intimidating and how scary it can be to really sit down with yourself and your fears. But your spirit guides and spirit in general is also telling you that the answers that you have been seeking when it comes to what you should be doing lie there. Like that is where you will find your greatest material. And no one is saying that you have to dive right in. Okay. Like you don't have to hit the ground running with this. You can start small. I think a lot of us place this expectation on ourselves to heal and to heal quickly. And I think it leads to a tendency to overcorrect. But that is not how life works, right? If it was a series of trial and error that brought you to where you are now, then it will also take another series of trials and errors to get you to where you want to be. Which means that it's not linear. It's not going to happen like 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C. It's not going to happen like that because it's not meant to happen like that. But it's okay. Like, again, your greatest power lies in what it is that you are most afraid of. But I want to take a moment to really focus on the imagery that we have here for the moon. This isn't supposed to be scary, right? I know we hear the word fear and automatically it's where we go, but it's not supposed to be something that's supposed to scare you into inaction. This is an image of someone who is alone, but in calm waters, right? They are with the self. They are vulnerable. To me, this person looks as if they're naked. So to me, that exemplifies the element of vulnerability. But you can see there's no turbulence. It is literally still waters. Still waters run deep. And they are just reflecting. They are sitting there in their solitude, and in what feels to be at peace, right? Because this is very peaceful imagery, and reflecting both on themselves and on the moon. So remember to just show yourself compassion during that part of the journey, right? It's difficult to sit with yourself, but it's also where our greatest potential lies. When it comes to the expediency of these things, once you have garnered that understanding that you've been seeking, once you've gone ahead and have done the work for a while, because the work never ends, right? The work never ends. You can expect things to unfold much faster than previously thought or previously considered. I keep hearing that there is some message. This is okay. There is a message that is coming for you. Someone relevant to your reading. And now I don't know, I'm not done with the reading, so I don't know how they tie in, if I am allowed to know at all. Someone relevant to the reading is going to reach out to you. There's just this element of rapid communication, probably through email or DM or just general social media, text message, what have you, but someone will be communicating with you. And I just felt compelled to say that, so I just went with it. But anyway, as I was saying, things will unfold much faster than you anticipated, including the cultivation and maturity of your mind. You're going to notice rather quickly how you are perceiving things, how you are seeing things from a different perspective. There is this, I love this actually. Yeah. Because we have the princess and we have the knight. We have the page and the knight. So, I'm so sorry again. So we're already speaking about evolution and growth, right? The page always comes before the knight. So I'm getting two messages here. Like I was saying, expect things to move quickly in terms of your own mental processes and how your perspective changes and develops. But also expect more inspiration, more ingenuity, more excitement around the idea of something that you want to achieve. You like whatever this big idea is that you have is highlighted here. It's illuminated. It's divinely blessed and divinely guided. So that's one message. Now, the other message that we're seeing here is if you've already sat with this idea for a while and you understand that this is what the next step is, you are officially like carrying it through. It's a maturation of both the idea and your mind. You're ready to take it to the next step. You're going to start putting the idea into action. You're going to see how it applies. And you're going to approach it all from a space of genuine curiosity and high-mindedness. And for me, high-mindedness is always about just, curiosity and just general like mental excitement for the next new thing. I'm hearing mentally stimulated too. There's going to be a lot of mental stimulation here. I love that. That feels so good. Okay, so now we have the Strength card and the Hermit. This summer is going to give you a lot of opportunities to cultivate your inner strength, is the message that I'm hearing with this card. You are stepping into a new era, is what I'm hearing. As I love the image for this card, right? We have this desert background and we have this tiger that's stepping out of that. Deserts are arid, they are dry, they are largely inhospitable, but they are essential to the ecosystem, right? They have their contributions, they have their advantages, they have their necessities, like they have something to bring to the table. So what I'm hearing is that if you currently feel as if you're going through like a dry period, right, where you're lacking inspiration, you're lacking ideas, motivation, you are going to be stepping out of that. You're stepping into something that promises to be more abundant and more in line with your values, because what follows the Strength card is the Hermit. And the Hermit is about isolation. It's about going within and seeking your own inner wisdom and cultivating that and seeking out your soul's guidance and understanding what that is and what it sounds like and what it means for you. So you're stepping into an abundant period that you will find will be in alignment with who you are. I'm also hearing that you will be walking parallel paths with someone who will demonstrate a lot of mirroring. I'm very drawn to this mirror image here in the card. So you guys will be mirroring each other as you proceed on this path of like genuine like self-discovery and then tapping into that creativity and that lushness of mind that you've been seeking. But like, which is good to know, right? Like you always want a friend nearby, but you're largely stepping into something that's going to prove, like I said, to be in alignment with who you are, with what it is that you actually need and not what it is that you think you need because of society or because of, other people's expectations. Like, this is very much about you and you stepping into your power. Now, it also stands to reason, quite literally, that as you go through this part of this cycle, you will be doing it alone. That's a message that came through for pile, oh my goodness, pile 2 as well, that, you know, it's when we are alone that we have our greatest potential to become our truest and most authentic self. Like, with no distractions, there's no choice but to go within. I like that. This feels like a very, with that, and I just remember too, like the 4 of Swords in the reverse, which is about action and waking up and stirring. This feels like a nice balance between the two, like just enough action to get what you need to get done, but just enough stillness to cultivate that inner knowledge and inner understanding and that self-awareness. That's nice. That's good. All right. So we're going to pull your oracle cards now. So we're going to do the tea leaves because I did them for all of the other groups. And okay, cool. We have one. We have, well, they came out differently for this pile, but that's great. Okay. So you have haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Good, friendly reminder. We have firecracker, excitement. Nice. Definitely not a dull moment this season. And we have eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Lovely. Yes. So already we have some pretty strong and clear messages that, you know, you have more opportunities for growth, but you are guaranteed to overcome them, to triumph over them, to garner what it is that you need, and then apply that knowledge in other parts of your life. You can expect to have some fun. I don't know, this card, like, I'm excited. It looks like fun. I think you're just going to have a lot going on, and you're going to be very busy this summer, and it's going to prove a good time for you. I just feel like it just feels like a lot of fun. And you're going to have a lot of reasons to be excited too, especially with that maturation of like the ideas and the mind and the creativity. Like, you will be fired up to do something for sure. And with haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. I think, again, like I said, that's just a good reminder, right? Like, if you make the most of the time that you have now by doing the tough work, by going in and reflecting to seek that inspiration and that creativity, then you're going to come out with inspiration and creativity. But if you don't, then you won't. So pretty much like what you get is what you put into it. So I like that. And we will do one more card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. All right, I guess we're getting 2 cards. So we have adventures. Oh, yes. Nice. And solitude. There's that hermit energy again. Nice. All right, so let me just show you that one more time. We have adventures here. This is beautiful imagery. It's so lush. It's so vibrant. It's busy but soothing. Like, it's a rainforest, you know, there's a lot of activity going on. I like how the colors match what's going on here with excitement, and also with eagle. All these birds. Maybe birds are one of your spirit guides, you know. Strong bird imagery going through here. That's lovely. So yeah, lots of activity, lots going on. You're going to be busy and you're going to be excited and you're definitely going to reap the fruits of your labor. Like, this work is not for nothing. There is a lot of abundance and a lot of blessings waiting for you there, or on the other side of this, or and throughout the season. Honestly, yeah, you just have a lot of good stuff coming your way. And then we have solitude. More of that hermit energy, more of that moon imagery as well, right? Going within. Oh, look at that, still waters. And clarity, because the clouds are going away from the moon, which speaks to me of an inner understanding, right? You're cultivating that self-awareness, that inner wisdom, that knowledge of the body and the heart and the soul. And it's in alignment too. Look. Let's see. It's in alignment with the moon. So you're in alignment. You're on the right path. And the journey will be much smoother than you anticipate if you just let yourself surrender to the flow. You will get to where you want to be and where you need to be. Because when you surrender the expectations, those two places are one and the same. So yeah, that's what I have for you, pile 3. I really hope this reading resonated. Please let me know if it did in the comments. Feel free to like, subscribe. I am working on releasing a video once a week, given my current schedule and my energy levels. I think that is what is most in line. So yeah, go ahead and let me know if this reading resonated with you, and I hope to see you next time.